Hi, friends, and welcome to Air to Earth Tarot Readings. I'm Ange. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is very special because this is my first reading on YouTube, so yay me. Let's see, I'm going to go through all signs today. This will not be the way that I usually do it, but this month is a little bit funky. So what I'm going to do today is go through every sign, all 12 zodiac signs. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising signs, especially if your sun sign does not resonate. Check your moon and rising sign. What else? I'll be doing general readings. So if they do not resonate, or if some of it resonates and some of it doesn't, whatever resonates is what is for you. If it doesn't resonate, it's for someone else, okay? It will not resonate for everyone because, again, they are general readings. You can contact me. I'll put my Instagram information in the description box. You can contact me for private readings. And I think that's it. So the way this is going to go, like I said, is I'll do a 3-card spread for every sign. You'll be able to see when I put the camera down. I will look into career. I'll look into love, which is not just romantic love. Please keep that in mind. We're talking any type of relationship, emotional, feeling type of situation. Romantic love is a part of that. And then in the last slot, we'll do your spirituality, the state of your spirit. Okay? And then we'll close it off with an animal spirit guide oracle card. So I went ahead and pre-pulled 1 card for every sign, and that will kind of let me know the general energy or messages for each sign that need to come through. Okay? So I'm going to put the camera down now. If you don't care to see the shuffling, just make sure you fast forward through it. I personally like to see the shuffling when I'm looking at other readings, so whatever works for you. Okay, I'll be starting with, I don't know how to say her name, Florina Nativo. Artwork done by Franco Rivoli, yes. And it's the Tarot of the Sacred Feminine. I'll be starting with that, and then we'll clarify with Jamal R. and Thomas Davis's African American Tarot. We'll use that to clarify. You see that? And as I mentioned, we'll be pulling the Animal Spirit Guide Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer to close it off. Okay, let's start with Aries. Got 3 shuffles for Aries. Pray for messages of love, light, clarity, understanding. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? As I mentioned, I'll be going through every sign. So we're going to keep it short. We're going to try and keep it to 10 minutes or so for each sign. If there's more, I will not hurry spirit, but I'm going to try and get through all of it in one sitting. So generally though, next month, maybe I should shut up. Next month, I will be going a little bit deeper into every sign. So I'll be doing 3 signs every Friday, but I'll put that schedule up, don't worry. Like I said, today is special. So these will just be a quick read. I'll move those closer so you can see. Okay, Aries, in your career, we have the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. A lot of messages. Ooh, okay. In your love, now I wanted to pull 1 card for each slot, but there's a lot of messages coming through. Wow, this is really beautiful. In the love position, you got the Lover's card. You got the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So we'll see what's going on there, but I see a lot of agreeableness. I see a match, a nice match. new beginnings in love, a counterpart. That's really nice. And spirituality. What's going on with Aries spirit? What messages do they need to know? What messages? Stubborn. Aries, right? The Six of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups in your career. Your overall, I should have mentioned, your pre-reading card was the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're releasing something that you were holding on to for a really long time, and it caused you a lot of pain. It caused you a lot of loss. I feel like you just didn't want to see it a certain way. You didn't want to see it a certain way. It's funny, I called that card stubborn. There's a stubborn energy around this, but I feel like you're finally releasing something that you've held on to for a really long time, excuse me. And I'm seeing a lot of cups here. I'm seeing a lot of love coming in for you, Aries. It's a really beautiful energy, but it starts with conflict. The Two of Wands can be about internal conflict, seeing both sides of yourself, that shadow side over there, facing it finally, coming to terms with it. And the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment being the result, finally accepting emotional fulfillment through looking at yourself, right? We have the Lover's card on the board, which of course can be about a relationship, a new love coming in, which that message is definitely here. But the Lover's card, it's Gemini energy. It's about communication. And I feel, Aries, that you have finally been able to face something you were afraid of within yourself, shadow side. You finally looked at it. And through doing that, you opened up new possibilities and new harmony. The Six of Pentacles is about abundance. It's in your love position next to the Ace of Cups, a beautiful card. The moon is shining directly above that cup. You're able to offer yourself once you are able to look at yourself and accept yourself for who you are. You can't offer anyone proper love until you do that. The Lover's card is also about self-love, right? Being honest about what love means to you. In your spirituality, what you need to pay attention to in terms of your spirit, we have the Six of Cups. Getting back to something, getting back, again, there's a spirit of, an energy of going back. The Six of Cups can be about nostalgia. Accepting the blessings in what you've been through. Accepting the good in it, seeing it as good. And it seems that's going to open you up to new love. We're going to pull one clarifier for each one. Go a little bit deeper. Let's clarify the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups, please. Why is the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups here? But there's a beautiful energy of release, Aries. It's very nice coming over me. We have the Empress. Yeah, you're ready to tap into your wisdom. You're ready to use what you've been through to your benefit. And that's how you can look back with a childlike appreciation for what you've been through. We have the Six of Pentacles again. And we have the Magician card. Again, once you released whatever this was, whatever you were so afraid to look at, you started manifesting something beautiful, Aries. Beautiful energy. Six of Pentacles, again, is protection, abundance, ready to boss up. Next to the Magician, I mean, equally so, doubly so, rather. Yeah. There's some good news coming in. Some good news coming in. This could also mean you have tapped into some sort of resource that has been feeding you, has been feeding your soul. So keep that going. whoever that message is for. Could be listening to things on YouTube. It could be you found a friend, you found someone to talk to that really encourages you spiritually. The Hierophant isn't here, but that energy, you know, that kind of mentorship. Or maybe you mentor someone, but there's some sort of news, good news is what I'm getting, good news around the past. Good news around the past. And for your animal oracle card, you have the tiger. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. You might have to take the lead, which Aries has no problem with, right? You might have to take the lead with this love, this energy that's coming in fast as well. Coming in fast. Something to look forward to for sure. You may have to lead when it comes to it, when it comes to the situation. So don't doubt your experiences. Know that what you've been through makes you capable of leading. And that's it, Aries. All right, Taurus. What messages do we have for Taurus? Taurus, I pulled the Sun in reverse for you, for your pre-card read. You're coming out of something really heavy. You're coming out of something really heavy. And it's really worn on you. So let's see how that's affected things. But there's a very, I mean, it's Taurus, so that could just be your natural heavy energy, but there's a heaviness to the Sun in reverse. There's a darkness to it, struggle to see the light. But I do feel that you're trying. I do feel that you're really trying. So let's see. What do we have for Taurus, Spirit? One more shuffle for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Career. What do we have? What messages do we have for Taurus in career, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know, Spirit? Page of Wands. Beautiful. New ideas, creativity, working on a lot. That's how you do that. And the card is very dark. It's a very dark card in terms of just the contrast. Not many bright colors used in this one. And that's what I'm sensing for you. You're coming out of a dark period, but here's how you flip that shit. Tap into your creativity. When you're going through something, dark emotions, heavy emotions, I dare you to tap into a creative outlet and see what you create. Wow, Aries got the same, they got the Lover's card in the love position. It's funny, just personally, Page of Cups, beautiful. I'm loving this. Something told me to look at the bottom of the deck, so we'll include that. Okay, but I was gonna say, just personally and intuitively, I've been feeling that there is really an opportunity for love in July. It's come up in a lot of personal readings that I've been doing for myself and for other people. There's a window opening. It might be because the retrograde is ending. I'm not sure, but newness, new love. The first half of the year, I think, was really rough for everybody in a lot of different ways. But July brings new beginnings, new blessings, if we're open to it, if we can understand why we have to go through dark times. So, Taurus, you have the Page of Wands. This is new ideas, like I said, ideas through tough times. You may have to go away. You may have to really tap into your darkness. There's something dark. There's something heavy about all of this, but you are supported. You are supported. And nobody can do what you do is what I'm getting. So you have to tap into your creativity. Something beautiful is cooking. 2 pages here. 2 pages. That's newness. Newness. The beginnings of an idea, the beginnings of a message, the beginnings of love. Too many. In the love position, you have the Lover's card. So Aries just got this card in the same position. So again, this is self-worth. Self-worth. Realizing that people are going to disappoint. You know, I think Taurus has a really tough time with this because they want everyone to be so consistent like they are, and to the point of like not moving, you know, just so slow with everything. And you can be really hard on people when they don't live up to your expectations. But if you fill your own cup, if you tap into a newfound love and appreciation for yourself and your gifts, you'll find yourself in a place of acceptance and tolerance of other people. And you'll be able to accept and love their differences. You see, there's a naked man in the middle, 2 naked women at either side of him. But they're all versions of the same spirit, you know? That's what I'm getting, is like, they're all naked. They're all vulnerable. They all go through shit, right? So judging each other, nitpicking, I'm getting from this, nitpicking at each other's flaws and things like that. It doesn't make any difference, because if you want to love, you have to see spirit in the person and things that you're trying to love. Otherwise, like I said, there'll always be something that disappoints you, because they're human too. So if you're allowed to be accepted and loved, then by definition, you should give that to other people. They deserve it too. We're all the same. So for the clarifiers, for career, the Knight of Wands is creativity you need to tap into. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Stop fighting useless battles, Taurus. This is what I'm getting. This nitpicking, petty kind of energy, lose it. Get away from it. If it's a person, get away from them. They're blocking your creativity. They're blocking your individuality. Okay? The 9 of Swords, clarifying the Lover's card. Again, ready to fight, ready to defend. Spending a lot of energy doing that. Change your viewpoint of the people around you, Taurus. Change your viewpoint. Find a way to appreciate even the things about them that bother you. That's where love is. And in spirituality, the Page of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you moving into this energy. Spirit is urging you to allow yourself to be giving and vulnerable. Renew your spirit, however you need to do that. Renew your spirit so that you can be this character here. Vulnerable, naked, open, giving. And then you'll be able to be this. The Knight of Pentacles is moving toward what's yours, what has been earned, what's deserving, and then giving it back out. I see redistribution of assets here. So I don't know who that message is for. And then we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So again, abundance. King of Pentacles, that's you. That's your energy. So the universe is calling for you to see the beauty in your own struggle, the beauty in your darkness. But directing negative energy at other people is not the way to go. Let's close it off with an oracle card. I have an oracle card for Taurus. Oracle card for Taurus, please. What messages do we have for Taurus to close off this reading? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So here's what's funny. So you can see the card. Sorry if you hear noise. There's kids playing outside basketball. Okay, so when I pulled this card and I started reading, I said to myself, how can they do that though? How can they tap into this renewed spirit in love? And I said, you know, in my head, I said, it'll probably come out in the Oracle card. Do a walking meditation. You can literally do a walking meditation. I did it. I've done it a couple of times and it did wonders for me. It's funny. It helped me tap into creativity. I write poems after I go on walks. So that's actually really interesting. So I would suggest it. If not, find solitude and sit in silence. Sit in silence. To tap into this renewed, I'm getting a renewed energy. We all get really tired, you know, when it comes to love and going through things, going through a tough time personally, but still having to be there and be courteous. And, you know, sometimes it's just really hard and we can be really bitter and nasty to the people we love. Excuse me. So renew your spirit, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, moving on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini spirit? Gemini. They say Gemini is the least understood zodiac sign. The least, like it's the hardest to understand a Gemini. And I do find that Gemini gets a really bad rap. I'm a Gemini ascending. So I resent that. I think Gemini's awesome. Let's see. Gemini, your pre-card read, you have the Three of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. There's something you're not seeing, Gemini. You're neglecting something. Let's see. Career, what messages do we have for Gemini and career spirit? No surprise that I feel a little jumbled up doing Gemini's reading. Gemini can be too active mentally. Impulsive, just kind of like looking for stimulus everywhere. Looking for stimulus, stimuli rather. So the Lovers again. So the Lovers have come up in every read, every sign so far. Interesting. So you got yourself and you got the Queen of Swords. That's really nice energy for Gemini. You're in your element when it comes to work. You are right where you need to be when it comes to work, Gemini. You know exactly what you want. Strength card for the love position. Strength card. Card of Leo. And spirituality spirit. Interesting. 3 major arcana out of 4. We have Libra energy, we have Leo energy, and we have Gemini. We have you. The bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Walking away. Walking away from what wasn't serving you. Okay, Gemini, as I shuffle, let's see what we have here. So I said that there's an imbalance, right? Didn't I say that? I said there's an imbalance somewhere. So it looks like career, popping right now. Popping. Spirituality, not so much. Not so much. There's something internally that is not being paid attention to, Gemini. You're moving too quickly. And it could be because work is kind of consuming your mind right now. But there's something that you're neglecting. I feel really good about that career spot though. That's beautiful. I'm getting that you really enjoy what you do right now, and that you haven't been, some of you, Gemini, have not been so affected by the pandemic. Some of you have actually benefited and done better during the shutdown. So work is going, it couldn't be going any better. You know exactly what you want. I feel some of you have really had your eye on promotions and things like that. You really strategized how you were going to make the pandemic work for you, and it paid off. That's cool. We have the Strength card in the love position. When I see this, I see knowing when to fight and when to not fight, knowing when to be active and when to not be active. And I think Gemini always wants to be active, at least mentally, right? They always want to I'm going to pull. Let me clarify the Strength card. Let's see. Let's clarify the Strength card in the love position, please. Clarify the Strength card. Page. The Page of Wands and the Three of Swords. I'm quiet because I'm listening. A lot of the swords are coming through. The swords are coming through. So it's like when it comes to work, you're in your element because you don't have to be emotional. There's nothing for you to deny. Seven of Swords is about denial. It's in reverse, but I'll show you it upright. Again, that Leo energy is here as well. Seven of Swords is about denial. It's about dishonesty. You don't need to resort to that at work when it comes to career, how you make your money, how you build your stability. You're good. You're good there. You figured that part out is what I'm getting. But when it comes to love, when it comes to your emotions, you're not allowing yourself the space or the time to be passionate. You're neglecting that part of you. Why are you doing that? Oh, no. Why are you doing that? You're denying heartbreak is what I'm getting here. You're not allowing yourself to feel. You could have been through a breakup. You could have broken up with someone else. You could have caused someone else pain. You could have gotten into a really bad argument with someone. And it led to kind of a loss of love. Something that required a lot of strength in love. So you don't want to feel that anymore. You don't want to feel it. So you decided, matter of factly, I'm just not going to feel that anymore. And you set off imbalance with yourself when you did that, when you made that decision. It wasn't fair to yourself to do that. You got to tap into that Libra. And again, the Leo is a card of, Leo is an energy rather of action through self-love though. A lot of people don't know that about Leo. Leo has like the biggest heart of the zodiac. They don't always show it, but they're very giving, Leo. They like to give, but it comes from giving to themselves first. So when you did that, you kind of locked up a fire in you, and it wasn't just, you know, that balance is in order if you want to free yourself. The Eight of Swords is about being locked up. It's about keeping yourself trapped with your thoughts, with your habits. but it's all self-inflicted. This monster isn't real. It's in reverse, which means liberation. But you'll be liberated when you start treating yourself a little bit better, a little bit more fairly, a little bit more balanced. So let's see. There's some sort of loss, heartbreak, pain that you need to acknowledge, Gemini. Got 2 cards here. First, the walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. And then the cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish over-dependency on others. There's a message here of, first of all, paying attention to yourself, right? Realizing the imbalance that's there. When we're stuck in our heads, we may convince ourselves that we feel just fine. We're okay. You're okay. But there's something about over-dependency, codependency, that you don't want to acknowledge. You don't like the way it looks. Who the hell likes codependency? Who likes realizing that about themselves? That they're codependent? Nobody does. Not acknowledging it is not the way to go. You're going to cause major imbalance in your spirit, which you can lie to yourself about now, but it will always show itself. It'll come back. That monster will grow. That monster will grow if you try to ignore it. You got to deal with it, face it. Interesting. Well, that's it, Gemini. Hope that helped, right? Hope that helped. Who's next? Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, also a very, very giving sign. Very giving. Cancer, I pulled the Queen of Wands in your pre-read, the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I felt a feeling that I didn't like, actually. I felt, if you've ever had a really bad breakout, I'm actually recovering from a really bad breakout. And it's like you wake up in the morning, you go to the bathroom, usually, it's the first thing you do. You look in the mirror, and you're like, fuck. My face doesn't look exactly how I would like it to look right now. I have this breakout. Nobody likes them, right? No, that feeling of not being attracted to yourself is what I got. The Queen of Wands is sexy. Queen of Wands is very sexy energy, not gender specific, but the energy is very has a very mysterious sexiness to it, but also knowing that you're sexy and not hiding it, allowing yourself to be attractive, knowing that you're attractive. The Queen of Wands is that confident. So we'll see what's going on with that, Cancer. What's going on? What do we have for Cancer, Spirit? Career. What do we have for Cancer and career? What do we have for Cancer and career? Page of Pentacles. In love. What do we have for Cancer? In the love position, Spirit. What messages do we have for Cancer? Tower. What messages do we have? I see. It's your life. When I said that, energy. Burst of energy. It's your life you're not attracted to right now. You're not attracted. You're not attracted to the way things look and feel to you right now, which has you feeling lost. Okay, in the love position, as I said, we have the Tower. And in spirituality, we have probably one of the most spiritual cards in the deck, the High Priestess, with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'll get there. So let's start with the Page of Pentacles in the career position. The Page of Pentacles is
a new start, but something about it, again, tells me it's regretful. It took, you didn't want to leave. You didn't want to leave. If this is a new job, it's kind of like out of obligation, out of, I need to pay my bills and I got laid off at the last job, so I need something new. Like that kind of energy. It's not really happy. It's not, you're not happy about where you are in work right now. Maybe demotions, maybe pay cuts, maybe, you know, which makes sense with the pandemic, right? But you're feeling like you, like work is lacking right now. So if you're freelancing or you have your own business, work is slow and you've had to cut. You've had to make a lot of changes, Cancer. Cuts, not even just changes, cuts. Things have had to really be let go, let go, let go, let go, left and right. And that's very unattractive to you. You don't like the way that looks. You don't like the state of things right now. In the love position, the Tower, very powerful energy of you better look is what I'm hearing. You better look. You better look under the couch, behind the couch. You better look, because something is hiding, or at least you feel intuitively that something is hiding. How can that be, Cancer? The Tower, I actually heard it earlier today and it really moved me. I heard a reader say the Tower is about the universe testing it's in the love position. So relationships and how you feel about the relationships you have. The universe is calling for you to say, which ones are going to stand the test of time? The test of time. Not the other bullshit tests that we put things through and we're like, oh, pass, 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 you pass. You can stick around, you can stick around, you can stick around. This works, this works, this works. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. But when the universe does that shit, when the universe asks you, is this really, can it stand the test of time? Can it withstand time? A lot of times that's tough. A lot of times we gotta let go of shit that's been there for some time. We thought it was gonna withstand the test of time, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. So that could be a relationship ending that you really never saw ending. We'll see. And in spirituality, High Priestess and the Eight of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're thinking really hard about something, Cancer. I'm getting, not should I leave, should I have left? Past tense. And I'm not even gonna say any more until I clarify, but that's what I just heard. You're thinking very deeply about that. It's like thinking with your soul. It's not even in your head. Your soul is asking, should I have left? Should I have left? Looking back at the past and analyzing it, should I have left? An interesting question. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles in the career position. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Too many. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, Spirit? That's twice with the Wheel of Fortune. I forgot to mention at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This time we got it upright. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. And what I'm getting with both of those being here is shit happens. Shit happens. That shit spins. The Wheel of Fortune spins. We take paths. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them lead to loss, some of them lead to crazy abundance and blessings. C'est la vie, it's life. But you're not feeling, you're looking back. Like I said, there's this energy of looking back. Did I make the right decision? Did I walk down the right path? What would have happened if I walked down another path? Would I be here? Well, no, you probably wouldn't be here because it's a different path, right? Maybe though, you'll never know. You're going to walk back and, you know, you're going to walk back and take the path. So there's a contemplation that's making you unhappy, you know, making you feel, like I said, unattractive. You're not attracted to it. It's not that you're looking for someone else to be attracted. You're not attracted to your own situation right now. And so you're contemplating. Let's clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here in the love position? What do we have here? 8 of Wands. 7 of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So I'm getting that communication came in, something news came your way, probably unexpected. And it brought up feelings about whatever this Tower moment was, whatever this upheaval was that happened. Communication came in and it brought you back there. It brought you back to a place. Looking back, you know, it made you think of that situation. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. The 7 of Wands is about defiance, having the strength and ability to say no, right? And that's in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you don't feel like, you're wondering if you made the right decision. You're really racking your brain about it. You're driving yourself nuts, it looks like, Cancer. Driving yourself nuts about, about something that happened. It's not even something you did necessarily. It's just something that happened, but you're not feeling good about it. You're wondering if you should have said no, is what I'm getting. Hangman energy. Let's see. So the High Priestess and the 8 of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Hangman. Again, this energy of like, did I do the right thing? How do I proceed? You certainly don't proceed by looking backward. I'll say that much. So you got to get out of this energy, Cancer. So let's see. What messages do we have for Cancer? Angels, guides, spirits, ancestors. What messages do we have for Cancer? What messages do we have for Cancer, Spirit? Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, they're the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the High Priestess, heavy thought. So perhaps there's a really important decision you need to make, Cancer. So pay attention, tap into that High Priestess. Tap into that intuition to know which way to proceed. 8 of Cups is also about choices. Choices about how to look at something. What light do I look at this thing under? I hope it helps, Cancer. That seems a little exhausting, but you'll get through it. You'll get through it. Tower moments are good. Who's next? Leo. Leo. What do we have for Leo, Spirit? What do we have for Leo? Leo, I pulled the 3 of Swords in reverse for you in the pre-read. So you are Recovering. It's a card of recovery. Card of recovery. So that's nice. Let's see. What is Leo recovering from? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. Queen of Wands in reverse for the career. Misguided energy. Misguided is what I'm getting. Misguided. Redirection. Redirecting. In the love position, we have the Strength card in reverse and the Six of Cups. Be careful. Be careful, Leo. This is you in reverse in the love position with the Six of Cups. This is very dreamy, very maybe unrealistic kind of love is what I'm getting. An unrealistic offer. I'm picturing an apple rotting, which is not a great sight. Interesting. An apple rotting. An apple rotting. The idea that things waste away, you know? So it's almost like the Fool in reverse kind of energy. Like you're not, maybe for some of you, you're not considering the downside of a relationship or the downside of a situation that seems really harmonious right now. But there's this energy of like, we're being childish about it. We're being childish about it. We're just kind of stuck in the moment kind of energy, kind of stuck in feeling young and this feels great. This reminds me of something I used to have. You remind me of my high school sweetheart kind of energy. Yeah, but think about what happened with your high school sweetheart, you know? So that's what I'm getting there. We'll see. In your spirituality, we have the Justice card in reverse with the Five of Cups in reverse. Libra energy here. This is seeing the upside of something that seemed really fucked up initially. For some of you, it's divorce, straight up. For some of you, it's divorce. For some of you, it's being sued. For some of you, it is just a legal situation not going in your favor. But you're starting to see how that's okay. Your wounds are healing, so that's nice. That's that Three of Swords in reverse that I pulled in your pre-read. You're starting to recover from something that really hurt you. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse in the career position. Three of Wands, right. You're in a position right now, Leo, where possibly some of you are in a position where you don't know what to build next. You don't know where to build next. So for some of you, I feel like this has to do with a purchase you want to make or a land, I'm getting. Land you want to purchase. You're looking for maybe a new office space, something like that. And you're just like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to build it, you know. There's something I want to build. I know what I want to build. Leo's usually really good about that. But right now, you don't know where to direct, like I said, your business, literally. Or for some of you, it's your energy, this creative energy. You're having trouble directing it. Clarifying the Strength in reverse and the Six of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a very... It's not that whatever you're dealing with that has you feeling so great in love is a bad thing. It's not. I'm seeing a lot of abundance. I'm seeing a lot of sharing. I'm seeing harmony. But is it making you weak in some way, Leo? Is it weakening you? Are you sacrificing something for it, is what I'm getting. Weakening, you know, not physically, but in terms of your spirit. Are you being your full self for this? Have you sacrificed too much for it? Some of you, it's a valid question to ask yourself. It can be scary, but the answer will always, you know, lead you to a better place. And in spirituality, clarifying the Justice card in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, we have I haven't been showing the cards, I'm sorry, but you can see them here. Pretty little pictures. Clarifying, we have the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Let's see here. It's interesting, Leo, because I'm getting that you got over it. You're getting over it, I should say. Some of you are getting over whatever this was. Like I said, for some of you, it's divorce. For some of you, this Justice in reverse. I'll show it to you upright so you can see. But the Justice in reverse is telling me that, again, you got the downside of some sort of legal situation. Some of you have been sued. Like I said, you're looking for the bright side of it, or you're not the bright side of it, but you're looking at recovery. So you're looking at what was lost after the fight. That's what it is. What was lost. Mm-hmm. The 5 of Swords can be about, especially next to the 7 of Pentacles, it's about that moment, that pause after a battle, after a fight, that pause where you look and you just look out at what's left and you take note. You take what's the word? Stock, I guess. There's another word I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it. You know what I mean? You take inventory. There we go. You take inventory of what's left. So I feel like spiritually, you've lost some stuff, but you're also looking at what's left. You're like, I didn't lose it all. And that's a great attitude, Leo. Great attitude. Leo, what messages do we have for Leo to close out this reading? What messages do we have for Leo to close out this reading, Spirit? Angels, guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have? Again, if you don't like to see the shuffling, just fast forward. I tend to like it. I look at my readings. What messages do we have? It's like the messages want to come out, but they're like, no. What messages do we have for Leo, Spirit? Patience, Leo. Patience. Leo likes their answers when they want them. So this is a sign that Spirit's asking you for patience. Patience. Don't be so quick. Don't be so quick. No haste, Leo. It's not good right now. You're being advised against haste. What messages do we, thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Leo? Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. I'm looking at that Leo, so I'm going to put that up there. I'm looking at that Leo, excuse me, that Strength card, which is you in reverse. These wands in reverse. That's your energy, fire energy in reverse. So I'm getting that you got to find yourself again after this recovery, whatever went down that left you at a loss. When you're taking that inventory, make sure you haven't lost yourself in it. And if you have, If you find yourself upside down, not really knowing where your footing is, good. That's a good moment. That's what upheaval should do. Death, transformation. Find yourself reborn. Find out who you are and stand up for that person, whatever that means, whatever that looks like, Leo. But find it. It's right now, it's like, close. But no cigar, you know. You still got some work to do in terms of really being your new self. Who's next? Virgo. Almost halfway done. Almost halfway through these signs. I hope I'm keeping it to 10 minutes or so. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? My brother's a Virgo. What's going on with Virgo spirit? Virgo, I pulled the Tower for you and the King of Swords. And I said out loud, I was like, oh yeah, I like that. So that's telling me you're coming around on owning your circumstances is what I'm getting. I got for another sign that they're not liking the way their circumstances look right now. And I feel like that's a lot of us during this pandemic. But Virgo, whatever you went through, whatever sort of upheaval and changes and all that shit you had to deal with, you're finding a way to own it. You're finding a way to make it work for you. You're being very strategic and smart about it. And that's dope. I like that. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo in career. Virgo in career. What messages do we have for Virgo in career? Virgo career. What messages do we have for Virgo spirit, angels, guides, and ancestors? Whoa, too many. Okay, you wanted to jump out. Ace of Swords in reverse. What messages do we have for Virgo in love? The Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, did I say Ace of Swords? Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting. What do we have for spirituality? What does Taurus need to pay attention to in terms of their spirituality? Their connection with spirit, their connection with self. What messages do we have for Virgo? This card, I mean, the Lover's card has been coming up in so many different readings. I like it. So there may be a Gemini in your situation right now, Virgo. Might be a Gemini close or just Gemini energy. Lover's card is Gemini. Interesting. I looked at the Ten of Wands. Again, I'm getting from these aces in reverse, I'm getting that new beginnings are so close that you're still tying up loose ends, but you are moving in the right direction is what I'm getting. You're moving toward newness, new creative energy, victory, being able to stand on top of a given situation, your circumstances, and be like, I fucking did that, or I went through that shit and I'm still here. Like that kind of, that energy is what I'm getting. You're not quite there, but you're so fucking close. I'm getting a release also. There's a release. I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting because I need to use the bathroom, but we'll rectify that in a second. A release of burdens. A release of burdens. The Lover's card in the spirituality position here. You look at it, it's a beautiful card. There isn't much going on, but I feel peace when I look at this card. So I love that. Whatever you're doing to make yourself feel more peaceful about your life, stick with it. We'll see what that is. Let's see if we can see what that is when we clarify. Look what popped out. Lovers. And a star card. see. Let's clarify the cards on the table, please. Clarify the cards on the table, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse and career, please. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Thank you, Spirit. The Emperor. Ah, yes. That wisdom, that boss, that strategizer, that planner, that anchor energy. Also, that's Aries energy. We have Aries and Gemini on the board. I like that. I like that. I don't know why I keep saying that about your reading. Who's this who wants to jump out? Okay. You got it. Queen of Cups. And the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers. Beautiful energy in your spirituality. Whatever you're doing, keep that shit up, Virgo. That's dope. It's really filling you. It's filling your cups. So, clarifying the Ace of Wands in reverse. I'll show it to you upright. Clarifying that, we have the Emperor card of Aries. Card of Aries. So this is about you bossing. Like I said, that King of Swords came out in your pre-read. You know deep down, you are confident that you're going to come out on top. Right now, it looks like your aces are flipped around. Right now, nobody can see how you're going to come out of this. But you have faith. That third eye, you're starting to pay attention to it. You're starting to see things, signs, synchronicities. You understand that things get darkest before the dawn, that cliche, that kind of thing. And you're like, okay, I'm coming out of this. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. You're getting excited about the shit that you've been through. That's how you boss up. You've been through a breakup. Allow yourself to feel that grief and then throw that shit away when it doesn't serve you anymore. I dare you. I dare you. Watch how productive you are in the weeks following that decision to throw it away after feeling it. Decisions. The Ace of Swords in love, clarified by the Queen of Cups. You are Queen of Cups. I'm getting a power couple here, excuse me. The Lovers are on the board, first of all, and then I'm looking at these three cards together. The Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. That is two people coming together. How do I say it? One person is really great with their emotions and they're really great with their feelings. They're so comfortable just kind of going with the flow, this energy of the Queen of Wands. They're very giving, very loving. They make sure everybody's good. They're very nurturing. And perhaps you're not communicating with this person, but you have your eye on them. You have your eye on them for some of you, Virgo. It's very interesting. It's very romantic. It's very romantic. So it's kind of like, I don't have them now, but I will. But I will. And I know that it's going to work out. It's all going to work out. Because I'm strategizing. Because I'm strategizing and I'm following my intuition. Spirituality, the Lover's card, I showed it to you. I'll show you the clarifiers. Clarified by the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. Celebration, emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. The end of a transformation. That rainbow is also a snake, you understand? So that snake wasn't always looking that beautiful, but it is now. It's the the ta-da, and then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is a card of protection. So I'm getting that you need to protect whatever you've been able to establish, whatever you've been able to establish, hold it, keep it. It's what's going to drive, if this is a connection for some of you, it's what's going to feed this connection. It's what's going to feed whatever you're planning in your career, in love. It's what's going to feed it. Stick with it. Whatever you're doing behind the scenes that nobody can see. That's the important shit, folks. That's the important shit. What nobody sees. Not what everybody can see. Because they may see this. Oh, their shit is fucked up. Nothing's working out for them. But you just got to know deep down, yes, it is. You can't see it yet. It's still under the surface. It's still in the spiritual realm. But it's coming. I'm going to pull it down, you know. Like I said, really dope energy, Virgo. Let's pull an oracle card. What messages do we have for Virgo, Spirit? What messages do we have for Virgo? What messages do we have for Virgo to close out this reading? A little slow there. We got two here. Oh, beautiful. The Unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. One of my favorite cards in that deck. So pretty. And we have the Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So this, I'm going to put next to the Emperor because I feel like that's you knowing you're okay, even if it doesn't look like it, even if no one else knows. And this, the Panda, I'm going to put next to your spirituality spread, because this is you connecting. This is you going to your happy place and knowing everything is fine. I am protected. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Beautiful read. All right. I'm going to have to chop this in half. So I'll have another video with the last 6 signs of the zodiac because I have to pee. So we're going to hit stop.